Okay, YouTube fans, I'm demonstrating today a little vacuum cleaner I purchased. My old one lasted, I don't know, for almost, I want to say almost 2 years. You know, I don't remember I haven't had one in a while because basically we got rid of our carpet and we have all of our floors is tile, but we do have some, I want to say center, pieces of carpet that kind of sit in certain areas, like in the bedroom and our guest room. But anyway, I decided to buy another Hoover. It was a Hoover, and this is the upgrade model. This is the Hoover Nano. It was the Nano, but this is the Cyclonic. And those are the markings. And as you can see, the canister, how much dirt is in this canister from 2 rooms basically. And it only took me so far, maybe even less than an hour to vacuum, even with the accessories. But the reason I'm doing this quick review is if you're in the market to buy one and you don't need a big vacuum cleaner, because obviously you don't have rugs, you have tile or hardwood floors, but you may have some smaller, pieces of carpet, and you just, you want to be able to get in the corners. Sometimes the broom doesn't do as well. This is a good machine for it. Now, I did recently, or I should say at first, purchased a Dirt Devil Easy Light, which is a similar model. It was $18 less than this one. It was $40 on sale at Target. This Hoover was in Walmart for $58. So I decided to go with this model, which was $18 more out of my pocket, but it's worth every penny of that $18, and I'm going to go over it. Basically, the Dirt Devil gives you, I believe they're both the same amps, but I think this one, the motor may be a step above the Dirt Devil. Although the Dirt Devil did have some good power sucking through the hose. But as far as the bottom of the machine, the Dirt Devil didn't suck as well as this one. And it was very loud. But anyway, the reason I decided to go with this model is because of, one, this extended wand piece, which really gives you the ability to add length to the hose. So the Dirt Devil just gives you this small end piece, and in other words, if you have to, say, clean this corner over here, you're going to have to bend down with the Dirt Devil. So that was a disadvantage. The Dirt Devil also gives you, another accessory with a brush. It's a little wider than this. But the hose is not as long, plus it doesn't have this extended wand piece, which is a real big plus on this model. Another plus is it gives you this little switch. I don't know if you could see that. It says suction only mode for bare floor. So since my house is mainly tile, this comes in handy. Usually I'm just using it as suction mode. I don't have the brushes turned. Although I have a few pieces that are carpet, and that's when I switch. The Dirt Devil doesn't do that, and it's not that strong with this part on the Dirt Devil either. So that was another plus on this model. Both models give you the switch here. They give you the ability to clean the canister easy and clean the filter without changing the filter. So they both give you that. They both give you a handle. You're going to need the handle, obviously, to carry this thing around. But one great feature of this is if I want to clean up in this corner, you're not going to be able to reach it just with the wand and the hose with the machine on the floor. You're going to have to lift the machine up with one hand. But this is light. It's basically about 11 pounds, The Dirt Devil was actually a pound or two lighter than this. That's why I'm thinking that motor is a little smaller. So another reason why I decided to keep this, it's still fairly light enough for me to hold with one hand while I get up in this corner up here. And you don't know what I just cleaned up. A whole bunch of cobwebs. I don't know. Could have been some dead bugs up there. Who knows? But anyway, I'm also going to clean this fan. Obviously shut it off and be able to clean the fan a little bit. Although it's hard to clean on the top, you're probably better off just, you know, with a damp cloth or something is probably the best way to clean that. But this machine's given me, you know, many advantages. So this is the reason why I decided to pick this. It was $18 more. It's worth the $18. Now I'm going to put the camera down and show you how to get to the floor nice and easy. Where the Dirt Devil, you know, I had to literally bend down on my knees to get to that bottom corner, you know, that baseboard down there. So, you know, it was just, I just took it back and I said, this is the machine. And anyway, so I'm just going to demonstrate real quick. Let me put this down, angle it, and hopefully you can see on that corner. Yeah, there's a good angle there. All right, and here we go. Here's the machine. All I gotta do is hit this on. Notice how easy I can do that. See that? So you notice how easy, I'm bending down that obviously a little bit, but I don't have to go down like all the way down with my hand like the other vacuum, because the hose, it did not have this piece. The hose connected to this little piece and you had to go like that. Another nice feature you can see, and I'll try to angle the camera better. Bring the camera up a little bit. Is that wand will go into the back. I'll show you right now. It comes off right here. This goes right in here. And now it's your handle. Okay? So that's what's nice about this machine. Okay? And obviously you have to plug this back up over here to get it to vacuum. Okay? Very easy machine to work with. And I have to give this machine, I personally give this machine 5 stars. I mean, you know, out of 5, let's say. There is another video on YouTube. You can check it out. He gives some information just like I'm doing. But I wanted to demonstrate, you know, how you can get to the corners. I'll demonstrate one more. Let me see. Oh, the brush here. This goes on the end. Just so you didn't think it came with it. This goes here. Okay, and then you hook this up again. So now you have this brush piece, you know, for your sofa. I don't know. Windowsill. He was doing his keyboard. I would be careful with the keyboard, but the keys on a regular keyboard are pretty strong. A laptop, I would obviously use this. Use a smaller vac, you know, with less power, or just wipe them off. But anyway, this is a nice, I don't know, it's a nice design. Whoever came up with it. So there you have it. And just one other note: when you're doing the top parts of the ceiling on the corners, you will have to hold this with one hand, with the wand in the other. It will not reach with this on the floor. You'll have to lift it up. Okay, so that's just one other note I wanted to tell you if you do decide to buy this machine. Okay, so if you have any feedback, you know, feel free to leave whatever feedback, suggestions. And if you find some other machine compatible, I know there's some Eurekas out there, but I don't know if they're they're this small. See, I wanted something, you know, not too big where I can put it away in the closet. But this is it. This is the Hoover Nano Cyclonic. Okay, signing off.